Hi there, good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So, we're here with the show favorites that we do every Wednesday night, and we're doing a top 10 favorite songs by Iron Maiden. So, I haven't done one of these for a while. I think actually the last one I did was Ozzy, coincidentally. That's been a while ago, but so I decided last week that I wanted to do another one, and Iron Maiden was the band because I've really delved, I guess is the better word, and actually maybe the only word. The other one's not even a word. Anyways, I'm gonna delve in here to my Iron Maiden collection, mostly because I've been listening to a lot of them over the last year, and I've really the top 10. If I'd done top 10 a year ago, half of these songs wouldn't even been here. But I've gotten so into it that I decided it was time to do one. So we're going to do my top 10 favorite Iron Maiden songs. We're going to go from my least favorite, or number 10, all the way up to my most favorite, or number 1, or worst to first, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to give you a visual too. So basically, my Iron Maiden top 10 songs come from basically 6 albums. Well, not basically, they do come from 6 albums. So number 1, or number 10 in this case, comes from No Prayer for the Dying, which was on my playlist for almost a year. It's one of the longest albums, I would say top 10 longest album on my playlist. Iron Maiden's No Prayer for the Dying, the song Tail Gunner. I like this track. It kind of introduced this album to me. Not only is it the first track, but it was kind of the first one I liked, and I like it because it's vocally really good. It has that rhythmic kind of sound that Iron Maiden is known for, that repetitive stuff that I love, and so it's going to be my number 10 here. Number nine comes from an album that I said wasn't one of my favorite albums, but clearly it's probably a top 3 or 4 album. I just didn't think of it that way because a lot of these songs I heard individually and not as a collective on this album, and I've had that with Pink Floyd and a few other bands. But anyways, here we are. Peace of Mind, song we're going to be doing here in the number 9 spot is The Trooper. I know most people would put The Trooper much higher on their list, I'm sure. Great concert song. It's got everything you want from Iron Maiden. It's long, it's melodic, it's got great guitar solos, it's fantastic riffs, yeah, fantastic, and lots of hooks too. So that's my number 9. Number 8 comes from the first Iron Maiden album I ever owned, The Number of the Beast, the self-titled track, The Number of the Beast. This is the song that kind of launched this band for me. Yes, I had listened to Murders in the Rue Morgue and Wrathchild and a few other songs before that, but none of them really had that impact that The Number of the Beast had. And it brought Iron Maiden to me. I love this track. It's fantastic. Coming here at number 8. Probably would have finished higher years ago, but lots of new stuff to listen to. Number 7 comes from the current album that's in my current playlist, Book of Souls, and the song on here that I love, Speed of Light. I suspect that some of these other songs may challenge for that at some point too. There's some really good stuff on this album. So this is a double album too. So Book of Souls, Speed of Light is the song, and that is number 7. Number 6, The Evil That Men Do. And that is on, where is it? Here it is. Seventh Son of Seventh Son. Most of the tracks on this are really good. This was an album I got in the early 90s, even though I think it's from 87. Might be from 87 or maybe a little later. Maybe around that time period. And I like every track on it, but Evil That Men Do is the outstanding track here for me anyways. And so it comes on to be my number 6 song. Next up, my number 5 song, that comes from, I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, here it is. Here it is over here. From No Prayer for the Dying. So the second one from this album. And the song that we're going to be talking about is Assassin. This is a killer guitar song. It's a very different sounding song too. But this whole album from top to bottom is great. That song is a standout for me. It's not my favorite song on the album, but we're going to get to that. So Assassin coming here at number 5. So we're in the top 5 now. So top number 4, also from the same album. I threw it back without thinking about it. No Prayer for the Dying again. And this is Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. Absolutely killer track. This is the one song of all the Iron Maiden songs that I always want to crank to the ceiling. But I have neighbors, so I have to control myself. Which is not really that easy sometimes. So No Prayer for the Dying, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, coming here at number 4. Probably will end up higher, I think, as I've had it longer. So number 3 comes from, do I have the right one? No, I don't. I have the wrong album in my hand. So from Power Slave, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. This is absolutely a killer track. Melodic, very long, goes on and on and on, just absolutely killer track. To me, this is a progressive metal song for sure. Maybe one of the first ones that thought came to my mind from Iron Maiden. So that's my number 3. And now we're down to the top 2. So number 2, coming off of the Number of the Beast. Most of you know where I'm going with this. This is Hallowed Be Thy Name. Such an emotional track. So well sung, so well performed. Great riffing. Just a terrific memorial, memorable song. I was in memorial. Memorable song. Hallowed Be Thy Name, number 2. And now we're down to the final song, number 1, which comes from that album again that I said wasn't one of my favorites, and it's changing my mind. And that's The Flight of Icarus. And the reason I think The Flight of Icarus wins all this and comes in at number 1 is because if you ask me which Iron Maiden song do I sing the most, and I sing a lot of Iron Maiden when I'm doing stuff. That's one of my favorite bands to sing, is Flight of Icarus. It's probably the most sang song by them. I just love this tune. The thing with this album is that some of the songs like Revelations, Flight of Icarus, Trooper, I never owned the album for a long time, but I knew the songs because I've heard them on the radio so many times. It's kind of similar to what happened with Wish You Were Here from Pink Floyd. I just had heard them all individually and not collectively. So, and perhaps that kind of hurt the album's chances of doing better on my playlist than it did. So I'm going to give them to you all back in the order that they go, the first to 10th place, and then I'll give you a few honorable mentions too. So number 1, of course, was Flight of Icarus from Peace of Mind. Hallowed Be Thy Name from The Number of the Beast is number 2. Number 3, The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner from Power Slave. Number 4, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter from No Prayer for the Dying. Number 5, The Assassin from that same album, No Prayer for the Dying. Number 6, The Evil That Men Do from Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. That was number 6. Number 7 is Speed of Light from Book of Souls. Number 8 is The Number of the Beast from The Number of the Beast. Number 9, The Trooper from Peace of Mind. And last, and certainly not least, Tail Gunner from No Prayer for the Dying. Sorry, I drew a blank there for a second. But those are my top 10. I love all these songs. There's no bad ones here. If I was giving you a ranking number out of 100, they all were over 80, 88. Sorry, at least or higher. Great stuff. Some of the other songs that I considered for the list, Aces High from Power Slave, The Prisoner from Number of the Beast, Moonchild, also from Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. Even the title track from that album too. I could give you a bunch more, but those are the songs that I like the best. Those are my top 10 plus a few honorable mentions. I hope you've enjoyed this list. Please hit the like and subscribe if you have. And if you want to give your top 10 Iron Maiden songs, it would be great to see other songs that people really like, because I still have about maybe 4 or 5, actually it might be more than that. There's 4 or 5 I don't own, and then there's another 3 or 4 that I haven't listened to a lot. So that would be about 9 albums. So maybe people give me a list. There might be a few tracks in there I don't know, and that'll stick in my mind when I'm listening to those albums when it gets to it. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Favorites. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Sorry, I look forward to you. There's no we here. So we'll see you next Wednesday on Favorites with another topic. And I think the topic may be my favorite 25 albums of all time. I think that's where I'm going to go once I'm finished the Battle of the Masterpiece albums, which did very well this week. A lot of people enjoyed it. So I'm happy with that. And I hope to see you all next week. So please hit the like and subscribe, and we will see you then. Good night, goodbye from Prog Monster. Take care.